This is from the Daily Mail. Meghan Markle is considering a run for office. The former Duchess of Sussex, the biological weapon that I think was made in an American laboratory somewhere as a bioweapon to destroy the British crown. We just sent her over there like a heat-seeking missile. She found Harry and then tried to blow up the monarchy. Anyway, she could theoretically maybe be considered to be picked. I don't buy it, but Meghan Markle's apparently gunning for it. Meghan Markle has reportedly cultivated a lot of political contacts on the left. She is close friends with Gloria Steinem, the first lady of feminism in the United States. Gloria Steinem, huge force in Democrat Party politics. A friend of Gloria Steinem has said that Gloria has been introducing Meghan to pivotal people within the party. According to this report, Meghan is interested in politics more than anything else, and that's where she believes her power is, but she's had to focus on making money. This story, this really puts monarchists in a tough spot, doesn't it? There are some people in America who are monarchists, who are just open, avowed monarchists, and they're usually very buttoned up, very conservative sort of people. And this is now the best shot to get a royal into a position of power in the United States, maybe that we've ever had. And it just so happens that the royal is this awful American actress who seems ideologically opposed to monarchy and tries to destroy it and is a big lib. I don't know what the monarchists are supposed to do here. Puts them in a very, very difficult spot. Also an amazing journey. This woman was an actress. She became a princess, but she didn't want to be the real thing. She didn't want to be an actual princess. She wanted to leave being a princess to pretend to be a princess on TV. But then she didn't want to just play pretend on TV. She wants to be in democratic politics. What an amazing journey of dissatisfaction that I assume will just never end, because it's a feature of modern liberal life that you're just never satisfied with your station in life. Right now, text Knowles to 989898. Last month, the Group of 20, the G20, announced a plan to impose digital currencies and digital IDs on their populations. Central bank digital currencies essentially allow the government to track every purchase you make. Officials could even prohibit you from purchasing certain products and easily freeze or seize your money. Concerned Americans are diversifying their assets into physical gold with the help of Birch Gold. If you want a physical asset held in a tax-sheltered retirement account, you should call Birch Gold too. Text Knowles, Knowles, to 989898, and they will send you a free info kit on gold. The easiest way to become a Birch Gold customer is if you have an IRA or 401k from a previous employer just gathering dust. Birch Gold can help you convert it into an IRA in gold, and you don't pay a penny out of pocket. Text Knowles, to 989898. Claim your free info kit on gold, then call them, because if digital currency becomes a reality, it'll be nice to have some gold to fall back on. Right now, 989898, text Knowles. There is someone running for president against Joe Biden right now who seeks to take on not only the Republican Party, but corruption within the Democrat Party. How's he going to do it? Bobby Kennedy Jr. alludes to his future plans.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to be in Philadelphia on October 9th to make a major announcement at the very birthplace of our nation. I'm not going to tell you right now exactly what that announcement will be. I can say, though, that if you've been waiting to come to one of my public events, this will be the one to come to. I'll be speaking about a sea change in American politics and what your part and my part is in that change. A lot of Americans who had previously given up any hope that real change would ever come through the American electoral process have begun to find new hope in my candidacy. And I understand the deeply felt concern that people have about the way corruption has overtaken our government. It's in the executive branch, it's in Congress, it's in the leadership of both political parties. And so some people feel a kind of cynicism alongside the hope, or they lose hope entirely because they've been disappointed so many times. I want to tell you now what I've come to understand after 6 months of campaigning. There is a path to victory.
There is a path to victory, and that path to victory is going to be running third party, presumably. That is presumably, he might surprise us, but that is probably what this announcement is, which is raising some concerns on the right, because there are some people on the right who have spent the last 6 months building, more than that, the last year or more, building up Bobby Kennedy Jr., who is a liberal. He's a basically amiable liberal. He's clearly an intelligent man, but he's a big lib. That's why I've never been all that gung-ho about the Bobby Kennedy candidacy, is I think, okay, he's good on COVID. He was one of the few of us who early on called the COVID nonsense, but he's wrong on abortion and he's wrong on guns and he's wrong on a lot of aspects of our constitutional order, and he's a big lib. So I'm just not gonna support him. I'm not saying he's the worst guy in the world. I'm just saying he and I have very different priorities. But there have been a lot of conservatives who have really taken a shine to Kennedy because, one, he was right on COVID. Two, he's taking on Joe Biden, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And three, I think there are still a lot of conservatives who are basically kind of liberal. They just think the left has gone too far. You know, they say, I was a Democrat and I didn't leave my party left me, and all this woke stuff and all this weird sex stuff, it's gone way too far. So I can't go all the way with those radicals, or I can't be a socialist, or I can't be like an AOC, but I'm still kind of a Democrat. And so they long for the days of a Kennedy. You look even at the way that Bobby Kennedy is dressing. He's wearing those nice skinny ties from the 1960s. He's trying to evoke his father and his uncle, John F. Kennedy, and that time before the Democratic Party had gone completely insane. Still, I think this hurts Democrats more. Bobby Kennedy is still polling at something like 19% in the Democrat Party. I think once the reality of his political positions comes out, I don't think that the likely Republican nominee, Donald Trump, is going to have much of a hard time prying back the types of conservatives who sort of like Bobby Kennedy back from him, back toward Trump. And so all in all, I'm kind of for it. I think that if Bobby Kennedy is going to be a third-party spoiler in this race, I think he's going to be more Ralph Nader than he will be Ross Perot. I think he's going to hurt the Democrats more than the Republicans, probably. But it remains an open question. Boy, what a great clip that was. Now, make sure that you ring that bell. Subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.